How's it going, guys? It's Whyisthisthat, and welcome back to another episode of the Czechoslovak resistance, where we are pushing into Soviet territory. Our southern front near Sevastopol, the Crimean front, is going pretty well. The rest of it is having mixed successes, it seems. It's just some of the provinces, they just have so many units built up that it's hard for us to make any quick progress. But it looks like we're still, in general, advancing. We're winning 8. 7 are having mixed results. Up in the north, we're having a lot of trouble. It's a lot more woods up there, so I guess that's part of it, probably, if I make a grand, sweeping generalization as to why we might be having more problems up there. Let's stop this attack up here for now and just hold. How about that? Get a bigger preparation bonus, maybe. Yeah, the northern side of things is definitely having more issues. The southern side is going really well, though, and that's really good for us, I think. So, I can get down with that. Anywho, do a political advisor slot. I mean, heck, this nuclear reactor construction speed is useful. It's not useless, so might as well do that. We're gonna have the nuclear reactors finish in about a month, in 30 days, so that should be fine. We have yet to make any huge jumps against the Soviets in terms of land and what we control, though, which is unfortunate. I think if we really want to make a huge push, we're going to need a more sort of focused group of troops. So, I think maybe we'll work on getting that assembled in the near future. But I think that's what's going to be necessary in order to really shine against them in a blitzkrieg sort of fashion. We are going to get more manpower soon as well, so that's cool. Forgot about that. Go ahead and do some recon company dudes. Low manpower? I wouldn't say we have low manpower. If you want to say so, I guess. Whatever. I'll let you define it that way, but I think we're doing fine on manpower. Yugoslavia did annex Bulgaria. Or, well, they didn't annex them, but they capitulated them, so that's good. Yugoslavia's going to be a little stronger. It'd be nice if we could get Romania to join our democracy and stuff. What is Italy doing, by the way? They haven't been doing much, I don't think, but it's okay. We've been making use of their land a little bit. Lombardy, especially. Look at that. So much good stuff there. Trade has been going. I think we are doing fine on resources because of the fact that we conquered Germany. So, got a lot of steel and whatnot, and rubber we've built for ourselves. Aluminum. Chromium, tungsten, we got everything, really. At least we have it in our faction. Let's see. We don't need any from you anymore there. We don't need any from you. Let's go in there and min-max a little bit. And sorry about that noise, by the way. Can't really help it. Dogs are dumb, you know? They don't realize when it's just like a friend of the family or something visiting. Anywho. Whatever. Army experience. We do have a lot of army experience. I feel like it's going to be a little while yet till we get our next tanks, right? I'm not sure. Oh my god. Hold on 1 second. Alright, hopefully they're a little more quiet. I would expect more barking, but I yelled at them, told them to be quiet. Normally it works a little bit, but anywho. Let's go ahead and keep going here, and we'll see what happens. Down here in the south, it is going pretty darn well. To be honest, I guess I should probably be min-maxing a little more, like going on speed 3, but with the Soviets, it's like, it's just so much of a large border, it just like turns you off from wanting to do that. But I should, though. It's the objectively right play. I realize that. Tell you what, we should get our planes doing some stuff. We have bombers, we have other things. Let's see, let's get our planes in here. Okay, so we have some bombers and whatnot. Let's put them in Belarus, doing land support and close air support, whatever. I still haven't even really spent a lot of time learning how to do the new fighter thing, but I already like it more than it used to be. Close air support. Your fighters. So we could like, what we should do is probably do like another couple wings of 100 fighters. Hey, nuclear reactors just finished. We're gonna have to do some of that in just a second. But yeah, for right now, let's have all of these are gonna have close air support and air superiority. And let's put it over here. We want to do close air support. We should be able to just basically destroy them now with that being said. Well, I don't know. I guess it might be a better idea to put it over Ukraine. Let's take them and put them all in Ukraine. We should move them into a better airport to be able to do that. Airfield. Siamese Empires capitulate. Wow. Really? I'm surprised we managed to do that, but the British Raj was helping them a bit, as were the British themselves and the French. Wow, that's really good. Oh yeah, like what happened there? Yeah, the British Raj. And the French, that's really good. They might actually start fighting in China and stuff, which is really interesting. You normally don't see that. Let's go and do resource gain efficiency. Sure, why not? You can do experimental rockets. Rockets, I don't really care about that much, though, honestly. What I do care about is building nuclear reactors. So we should definitely start getting ready to do that. Yeah, let's do that all around our whole country. This should be quite good. That's what affects, if you didn't know, that's what affects how many nukes you get per, how quickly you acquire nukes and stuff when you get nukes. So you want to basically put one in every single state. Not even exaggerating. If you're going to be using nukes, which we will be, probably, so. Looks like we have some mixed results of battles still. Again, that's okay. It's expected. But we're pushing down here in the south pretty well, pretty easily. I wonder, how many victory points or whatever do we have against them? They're 18% of the way towards capitulation. So if we got nukes, we could probably nuke them to capitulation. I think we might want to go ahead and try some more things, though. I mean, they're still all pushing. I say we just let them keep pushing, because well, we're certainly not making huge progress. I think we are making marginal gains occasionally, and that's worth it, probably. With these guys, I think these guys are just taking too many losses to really make it worth it. We just got we got mechanized that or motorized rather, that just came out of the factory, so that's good. And honestly, let's go to speed 5 and just kind of watch what's happening. Generally spectate over it. Green guys down here doing all right. Maybe we should start assembling this army. Let's go to speed 4, actually. Start assembling this army here. It's like, do we have any military police that are really outstanding? No, we won't worry about that. We do have some tanks here and some infantry that are really starting to get up there in terms of experience. Let's just take a few of these units. And just sort of skim some guys off the top of each of these units. Oh, we just got like 400,000 more manpower, 500,000. That's pretty darn good. We don't really need partisans, right? Guerrilla tactics, I think, are good enough, though, but whatever, we'll see. Take some more tanks. Take the medium tanks, actually. One medium, one light. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. 19 and this one. Can we take like 1 or 2 off of you, maybe? Yeah, take you guys. Okay. And we're gonna basically create our special ops unit here. I essentially am gonna create a little tiny force that's just gonna be able to push in and hopefully annihilate. Hopefully just take, you know, it's gonna be an elite strike squad. Okay, 8 divisions, not huge. So this is gonna be a special ops theater. Special ops theater. If we really want to do special ops, we could make some parachuter divisions, which is something I probably will do at some point, but maybe next. We'll check that in the next research thing. Oh, they're attacking us all across the board. I don't think that's gonna work for you, buddy. Someone tells me. Okay, so we have Leningrad. So, what are the other things? Sevastopol, Stalingrad. We have Kiev now, right? Do we have Kiev? Where's Kiev? It's somewhere up here. Oh, yeah, we have Kiev. All right, so we have Kiev, we have Minsk, we have Leningrad. 3 of the larger centers. The big ones left are, obviously, Moscow and Stalingrad. Stalingrad is farther away. And Sevastopol. I feel like Sevastopol is the most doable and easy one. So why don't we just use these, we'll move these divisions around and use them. They'll never be in one place for too long, and they're never going to take over the frontline positions of anything. But what they will do is they're just going to do these short pushes really meant to focus energy on specific areas of the enemy's territory and whatnot. So yeah, we have that one little front line there, and now we just add a command that goes boom, 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 and we'll see what they want to do about that. Once they get there, we'll let them set up a plan, and then we'll see what they do. Yeah, there we go. Okay, meanwhile, we'll let everyone else keep pushing with their minimal pushes and whatnot. As long as they're just, yeah, I don't know, even, you know, staying even. We have basically all of Europe at this point against them. And it looks like they finished consolidating up here. That's pretty good. So now in Southeast Asia and stuff, they're going to start pushing into China, hopefully. Japan shouldn't even be able to do too much. The U.S., I don't know what the U.S. is doing, actually, but I'm sure they're doing stuff. They have a lot of troops and a lot of boats, so maybe they'll go and invade Japan at some point. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Our troops here ready to go. Let's try it. Let's see what they do when they push. They're both being attacked right now, actually, but you know what? We should actually stop that. That's dumb. I'm looking at their organization now. I'm like, oh, they haven't even finished recovering from the strategic redeployment. All right, red squad is actually doing no real damage and taking lots of losses. Orange squadron and purple squadron. Well, same thing with orange squadron, really. So let's stop that. But purple squadron is still pushing in, as is green squadron. So I'll wait a little bit. It's starting to get cold again. 29th of October. Attrition is rising. Let's go ahead and min-max a little bit, right? I think if we min-max, we should be able to make some of these pushes work for us. Okay. Yeah. I just wish that our other allies would be helping us more. Yugoslavia, Belgium, Netherlands, all you guys could be helping us more, you know? Oh wow, we actually missing a lot of support equipment apparently. Whoa, when did this happen? We apparently need more equipment. Oh wow, I did not realize that we got that low. Oh yeah, that's fine, that's fine. That's really not a huge deal. I'm glad we caught it now though. Pull back on this stuff. We need more artillery. We also need more support equipment. I think we could use 2 full lines of these. Go ahead and put 2 more full lines of these. Knock back production on fighters and close air support. Motorized is fine for now. Light tanks is fine. Infantry equipment is fine. Medium tanks is fine. Light tanks is fine. Infantry is fine. There you go. Let's see. How much did that cover out of that? That's good. Yeah, we need to... That's a really big problem, actually. I should have been paying attention. I didn't realize we were, like, we were steadily going under on that, so... Okay. It's a problem, actually. Alright, let's see what happens here. So let's start pushing and see how well this little elite unit works. So they are pushing in right now, and they're actually doing quite well. I'm going to go ahead and support attack and whatnot with all of our other units that aren't currently involved. Well, not even support attack, just push with them manually more. Does look like it's working. Oh, you didn't join this. You were meant to join this, but that's okay. There you go, join that. Do we have any other unassigned divisions? Oh yeah, we do. I was thinking that it was too small. I thought I had more on there, but yeah. You guys go down there and help out with this push. Looks like they should be pushing past this river here in just a moment, which is really helpful. And like pushes like these using our elite units are also going to help weaken like the structural integrity of the front line in other areas. That'll help our green guys be able to finish up their assault and whatnot. So this is good. This is going to be pretty all right, I do believe. We did manage to take one of the provinces up there that we were attacking, and we should be able to take that one too. All right, these guys are pushing in now, and they're just blitzing. I want you to cross now, sooner rather than later. You guys should not be pushing that way. Why are you pushing that way? That's stupid. Don't do that. You literally just need to push in and take this land over. That's all I need you guys to do right now. Let the other, the green guys take care of the rest of the front line. You know, they'll be fine with that. Just blitz it out. Yeah, there you go. That's what you got to do, buddy. Look at that. Sevastopol has been taken because of that short little push. That's all you got to do sometimes. Just punch through. That's good. Good. Alright, push into that province. I want to take that. See if we can't push over this river here. You can kind of tell we've kind of followed along this river naturally, just as a result of that being the easier places to go through. Alright, now what we should do actually is take like 2 units. And I want you to come down here actually, because you're going to need... we need people to hold this straight, but I don't want to have the whole front lines there because it'll really mess up the AI of the front lines and stuff, so we won't worry about that too much. Instead, what we're going to do is we're actually going to have these guys just be pounding these. We're going to take Sevastopol, and what I think we want to do then is just do like a giant push into Caucasia, you know, the Caucasian mountains in Azerbaijan and Armenia, Georgia, etc. Just go in and just push here and maybe like establish a border after we've pushed through all the other land. It'll be crazy if it works, but it might just work, you know? And we're going to be getting other troops soon to back us up in that endeavor. Yeah, we're still looking a little down on stuff like this. Oh man, light tanks. We need light tanks to be produced, or we could replace them with medium tanks. That's the other thing. I'd rather have some light tanks, though. It's good to have a mix, you know? Alright, we've taken Sevastopol. This is not all of our troops right here, but it's most of them. I need to end this video in a second, but I want to keep going a little longer. Look at that, they're still pushing in. We're taking a lot of losses, but that's okay. They've lost 11 million. I've lost 461,000. That's crazy. Wow. That's actually crazy. I didn't realize we had lost that much. Fielded manpower. We have so much more fielded manpower than compared to them. I feel like we should probably stop pushing so quickly, so hard, because it's it doesn't seem like it's doing that much for us right now. The green one should keep going, because that's the front where we've seen the most growth and the most movement and the most active results. But the rest of the land I feel is just doing all right-ish. All right, well, your front lines are going to be here, and what you're going to do is you're basically going to cut straight across to Astrakhan. Oh yeah, no, definitely that's what I want you to do, is take literally the whole width of the country. No, okay, I think we might need to be a little more direct and a little more focused with our order then, but that's okay. Yeah, that's what I want you to do. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Maybe, I would have liked you to go sweep south, but we can do that manually afterwards. Might as well add some more to this unit. They're elite enough too. It's not like they're any less good. They've been fighting up on the front actively. So yeah, go. Just go quickly too. They have no idea we're coming here. Apparently they just didn't realize that there's this border here. Actually, it's probably because we've been pinning them down just with our constant attacks, which is that's a benefit that I guess there's something to be said for. Even if it's not as direct. Yeah, let's see. So we're pushing in now. We have found some enemies. Sorry, I heard my dog's fighting or something, but I think they're fine. But yeah, look at that. So we're pushing in here, and it looks to be working pretty well. Let's just select the whole crew here. I want to see what's going on. What are you guys doing? Where are you pushing? That way. Interesting. Is anyone going to push up north? I'd like to spread out a little more. Looks like they've figured out what we're doing, kind of. But hey, our allies are coming up here now, so that's good. I guess what they're probably doing is sticking to the southern edge right now. And then they're going to push north. I'm not sure what they're doing, but it's okay. Just let them do their thing for now. Okay. They're definitely getting stretched thinner than they were before. Okay. The Hungarian line. Not anything more to do there, really. I suppose we'll go over here and do some air stuff. That's fine. 44 is when we get the next air upgrade, so we might be able to use those then. Okay, it's going pretty well here, and the Polish are coming to help out a lot, which is really nice. So we won't be able to sustain this push for very long without other people. So yeah, we got really behind on artillery and motorized. It's just eating through a lot, I guess, which makes sense. Infantry equipment's not doing too much better, to be honest. It might be a good idea to cut back on a lot of stuff. In order to pump out some more infantry equipment, you know? Like, you don't want to run out of infantry equipment when you're in the middle of a war. It's never a good thing, really. Okay, we've started building the nuclear reactors. That's good. Oh man, those guys got real far. Look at that. They might get cut off, but it's okay. That's the risk they take. It's the risk they take. We must pin them. No, I think we want to stop this now, and I don't even know what we want to do now, really. Just hold this line, maybe? Until we can get more, our troops finished here. Our Austrian infantry. Heck, maybe we just want to push them a little early. That could be fine. Alright, well, tell you what, I do need to end this episode here, though. So thank you guys for watching. Please go to leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching the whole series so far. If you've been sticking around, it's been a fun series. Oh, no, we got cut off. Anywho, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.